Hi Scorpios, welcome to your reading. My name is Amber if you're new here, and if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Definitely subscribe if this reading resonates with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down below in the description box. My website is www.unveilbyamber.com. Definitely go follow me on Instagram at unveiledbyamber if you are interested in catching discount codes, flash sales, things of that nature for your personal reading. Mercury is in retrograde, guys. This particular reading, I am focusing on the third house. Mercury does rule the third house. It is the planet that rules communication. So I'm going to be focused on your perception to the relationship to the world around you. So that means like your siblings, your neighbors, could be co-workers, mother, brothers, that, you know, mothers, your father, that type of thing. It's your immediate surroundings. On a non-physical level, I'm also going to be focusing on your words, your thoughts, the way that you're analyzing things, what's going on in your dream space, your subconscious mind. Okay. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give messages to Scorpio for their highest good and their highest good only. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. Okay, so in your pre-shuffle, wow. Honestly, that's all I could say. I had to go outside, take a break, get some fresh air because I was like, Scorpio, I just know that this is going to be a very amazing reading, okay? I definitely feel like something has like evolved, like fuck about to transform, like something transformed, something has evolved. Like I was feeling the energy of like Scorpio 2.0, okay? A lot of elevation, okay? And I mean, oddly enough, you're a water sign, but we are in Pisces season, which is the watery, watery, fiery, watery, airy, sign of the water signs. Like they can be kind of dreamy, that sort of thing. So I definitely feel like you're rising above your emotions right now and tapping more into your intellect, your thoughts, that sort of thing. Okay, and bear with me because it is Mercury retrograde. I'm going to try to be as clear and concise as I possibly can be. Spirit, what is the strongest message? Okay. So I paused because I was about to tell you about one of the cards that came out in the pre-shuffle that was really had a very strong energy, but it's sitting right here, so I'll get to show you anyway. But what came out, what the strongest energy is you're already doing it, okay? Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. Some of you guys might want to go and check your north node. I definitely feel like some of you guys are taking a path very different from people that came before you, your ancestors, that sort of thing. Definitely feeling like Scorpio 2.0. Now, the card that came out in your pre-shuffle is Break the Chain, okay? Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Now, I use this deck a lot, especially when I'm doing like my own personal readings and just picking up on a daily energy for myself. I have never ever noticed this before in this card until today, and I was like, damn, Scorpio. Okay, so when you look at this card, immediately you notice this young lady, which there's also a young lady sitting here. And she's alone, and she seems to be facing her true north, which is very different from the path that makes the most sense, or the one that people are hyper focusing on. You're going in a different direction. Now, what I noticed in this card is that look at how many people there are that came before this evolution. I feel like these are different series, a series of Scorpio, basically. It's like you've come through an evolution. And in the month of March, you're gonna start to communicate, or your perception is gonna change about who it is that you have become. Okay, Starseed, what lights you up? Spirit, tell me what the energy of this is. Wow, The moon coming out as an issue. Like I told you, I feel like you're in a space where you're kind of rising above your emotions, or you're trying to. You may be feeling pulled down by your emotions. Your emotions may have you too grounded or too settled in a particular situation or pattern, and you're being asked to tap into like your intellect to take a different perspective on things. Okay, I definitely feel like you're coming into an energy that is requiring you to be a leader, using your willpower, your logic, that sort of thing. Definitely be careful with your emotions. With the moon being here, I brought up Pisces. Pisces, you could be dealing with Pisces. We are in Pisces season. I expect a lot of Pisces energy, okay? But the moon itself, you know, it talks about our instincts. It talks about our comforts, okay? And that's the biggest energy that I'm getting off of this. It's like right now, whatever it is that you're comfortable with, it is becoming an issue. Something has evolved, something has transformed, and now it's time for you to bring your emotions into alignment with that. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Externally, you have Leo here, the lover. All right, very expressive, creative, loving, warm, playful, overt, very self-confident. I feel like this is the energy that you're being asked to tap into. You're the watery, fiery sign. Pisces is the watery, airy sign. A lot of you guys definitely need to be grounded at this time, need to get grounded. Before I started your reading, I was like, I need to go run some cold water over my hands. For those of you who don't know how to get yourself grounded, that's something that you can do. If you're feeling kind of anxious, nervous, you can run some cold water over your hands. You can drink cold water. It'll raise your vibrations. It will help you get grounded. Okay? What is going on in the third house? What's the situation? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. A lot of demands. Okay, definitely a lot of demands. Now, the Four of Pentacles is typically about holding back. And I feel like right now your emotions are maybe, it's an energy of your emotions coercing you to hold back what you've already decided or came to an understanding about. Okay, the Four of Pentacles is also, to me, it's like the pre-game to becoming the Empress, the pre-game to stepping into a level of power. Okay, and I kind of feel like there are a lot of people around you, family members, that sort of thing. They may not physically be around you, but it may be images of these people, paths that they've traveled in the past that you're asked, that right now, like, you're facing. You're ruminating on them. You know what your true north is, okay? You know where your abundance is going to come. And right now, it seems like someone, a group of people, something of that nature is creating a bit of a distraction for you. Kind of like ruffling your feathers is the energy that I'm getting. Provoking certain emotions that just are not in alignment with where it is that you're headed, okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Wands here. Wow. With the Lovers, okay? So this definitely could involve a Gemini. It could involve a Capricorn, a Taurus, any of the other fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. I said that already. Yeah, like when I'm looking at that, right? With the Lovers, it's like he wants to reach out, or he is reaching out to her, inviting her to go somewhere. I kind of feel like this is probably your energy, okay? Sitting in a very fruitful position while this particular individual on this side is sitting on more of a barren, like, perspective of life. And then what's behind him, okay, you have the Ten of Wands. There's like, it's like an energy of a burden. Someone burdening this person to go in one direction when they know that their value, what's going to be like fruitful for them, lies in another direction, is the energy that I'm getting off of the Lovers with the Ten of Wands. This is also Sagittarian energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Sagittarius as well. But I'm going to put these back. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, Spirit, for Scorpio? Two of Cups. I mean, some of you guys may be coming into some level of a relationship with someone who is very, very different from what your family would have expected. They could have talked you out of making some type of offer. Now, crazy enough, I told you that the Four of Pentacles is like the minor arcana for me, the Emperor. Now, in its shadow phases, it's the knockoff Emperor, okay? But I'm not getting that vibe here. I'm getting a vibe that you have an opportunity to step into some power, okay? Or there's someone around you, there's some sort of relationship, agreement, a new venture or something of that nature that you want to move towards. And you haven't yet moved towards because you're dealing with the emotions that others have projected onto you, okay? Like when I'm looking at these three people with the pentacles here, it's like they've projected these things on you. But I think that, you know, or in the month of March, you're going to be figuring out that what it is that they projected does not, it just doesn't, it's not for you. This is you standing up, deciding to take some sort of action. I see a lot of action here. A lot of action and movement. This could involve a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Emperor here, though, this is your energy. It could be an Aries, but this is your energy with the Two of Cups here. This is Cancerian. It's also, it could be Leo energy for me as a reader. But that's also your energy because it's fixed. I think that you're being asked to follow your passions. Now, I would say that this doesn't have to do with love, but I think that's quite clear that it has to do with love, okay? Tell me one more thing about this Four of Pentacles here. Why is the Two of Cups and the Emperor here with the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, okay? This is you, you're evaluating your investments. You're in a state of... it's like, it's an energy of clearing. Working through your roots with the Chariot so that you can move forward. Like right now, that is quite literally what is blocking you from moving forward. It's something that has already been established, invested in, like I told you with this breaking of the chain, okay? And also too with the you're doing it. These things have already been established, but that's not the direction that you're trying to head in. It's almost like all of these people have moved in, went and lived under this rock. There's some level of false perception that I'm picking up on. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a false twin flame. With the Chariot here. How would Scorpio view this situation? Wow. The Six of Wands. Moving on. Moving forward. There's some level of success. Honor that's going to come with this decision that you make. Although people are... I don't really feel like people are being as supportive of you right now. But I definitely feel like once you stand in your power, they will. This is also Leo energy. Wow. The fucking Empress, though. The Empress, though. The Empress, though. Yes, there's some level of success that's coming from a relationship that you're wanting to head towards. And I think that you know that this is part of your destiny. It is your true north. You're breaking some type of chain. You know, like this is an energy, you know, like maybe you come from a family that is highly like religious. You know, they could believe in Catholicism or Christianity or whatever the case may be. And for all this time, you were told and almost imposed upon, you know, your family members telling you, well, you need to find you a good Catholic man or a Catholic woman, or you need to find you a good Christian woman or a Christian man, you know, or you need to find you somebody who doesn't have kids, or you need to find you somebody who has a college degree. Like whatever it is, it doesn't necessarily have to be with it doesn't necessarily have to surround religion, but I'm feeling belief. Okay, it has to do with beliefs. They have invested in getting you to believe something, for like trying to convince you to live underneath a rock that they've all been bound to. And you have come to some sort of realization that your destiny lies elsewhere. With the Empress here, she has this dove coming in towards her. I definitely feel like you could be heading towards a Taurus, a Libra, a Capricorn, a Gemini. Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This person, whoever it is that you're wanting to head towards, is single. If you came here for that level of validation, this person is alone. What are the hidden factors of this situation for Scorpio? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. The Nine of Swords hit the ground. Okay. So definitely wanting to come out of some type of crisis, some level of mental bondage. Okay. And then what did come out is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the hidden factor. Okay. This person wants to work on this. There's an opportunity for you to work on this. Something is very, very abundant that you're wanting to head towards. Very, very abundant. With the Empress here, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Very, very abundant. Okay, somebody's having a heart chakra issue though. Somebody's holding back their thoughts and their emotions. Could be you, could be the person. Yeah, you got the High Priestess here. Somebody's very, very quiet. Somebody's highly intuitive as well. Who's the High Priestess? The Nine of Cups. Feel like this is your energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. It's someone who has children. Yeah, with the Sun here. Could be a Leo as well. Someone who has children. It could even be someone who was married, is married. This could be someone who you see a marriage potential in with the Sun here. There's some level of happiness, wish fulfillment, sensuality that you want to move towards. What's the High Priestess? Tell me one more thing about the High Priestess. Yeah, Two of Wands. I feel like you're watching this person trying to make some sort of plan of action before you make a move. Somebody's being quiet about the path that they're taking or planning to take. You have Justice here on the top of the deck with the Hangman. Yeah, there's a level of stagnation. Something stopped or stalled, okay? But it's going to move forward. You have the Chariot here. The Two of Cups, there's a lot of action. Something that was stalled is now going to be moving forward. Tell me one more thing about the hidden factors. Judgment is an issue. Okay, like I told you guys, it's an energy of like when I'm looking at her up here, okay, him, her, whatever, because this is Archangel Michael, okay, which he's genderless. He or she is genderless. But if you can look, I don't know, you probably can't really see the facial expression, but it's almost like wanting to blow the horn on something, wanting to make some level of a judgment call. But prior to doing that or being stagnated, because there's a lack of clarity in a situation, there's also kind of like in the background, it's hard to really tell where the emotions stop and where the thoughts start to overtake. And I think you're having an issue right now overcoming your emotions, getting past the idea that you may be judged incorrectly by parents, by people you know, that came before you. A reconciliation is an issue. Yeah, wow. With the Six of Cups, this is your soulmate. This could definitely have something to do with children too. For some of you guys, you may not have reached out to this person because you have a child on the way. They have a child on the way. Why is the Six of Cups here? Some of you guys could be married, could live with someone. There's some sort of order that you're afraid to overthrow or disrupt. Wow, you have Death here with the Ace of Cups. There's some level of love that is transforming, okay? You're headed towards love. This is you. Headed towards some type of offer, some type of love, some level of abundance. Letting something go is, somebody needs to let something go though. How would Scorpio view death here with the Ace of Cups? Yeah, you have the Devil here. as an issue. Something needs to be released. And I really feel like it is judgment. Okay, judgments against yourself, worrying about the judgment of others. This is crossing the chariot. You can't move forward because of something that needs to be released. Some level of a bond or a tie. It could be a family tie, that sort of thing. It could be, yeah, it could be a Capricorn. Okay, 8 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, walking away from family, walking away from some sort of foundation or a structure. Could be an issue right now. 10 of Swords. Okay, this is a little bit of a regressive energy, I'll be honest with you, because you already have Death here, which is the major arcana. 10 of Swords is the minor arcana. You may have already decided that you want to move towards this, and then you decided not to. Like I said, something was stagnated, and now it's preparing to, it's going to be moving forward again. We're in retrograde, right? What is Scorpio's perception of this situation, Spirit? Oh, wow. The Star. Wish fulfillment, healing, inspiration, North Node, okay? True destiny. And that is what that's what the biggest energy is. You're already doing it. Stop facing, or stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. Well, you're going to end up there. You're going to make it there. If you guys are dealing with a water sign, Pisces or Cancer, I definitely would suggest that you go and watch their video. Tell me one more thing about Scorpio's perception of the situation. Yeah. You have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Like there's some level of release of bondage, but needing to work through your emotions before you can take action. Wheel of Fortune with the 9 of Wands. It's an energy of avoiding change, avoiding the inevitable. This could be you or this could be the other person, but somebody's avoiding some level of change. It's inevitable. Tell me what the Wheel of Fortune is, please. The 9 of Pentacles wanted to come back out again. That's the pre-Empress. What's the Wheel of Fortune, please? Oh my gosh. The Fool here. Coming out as an issue, the Moon hit the ground. Somebody's secret is out. If you were keeping a secret from this person, they already know. Some level of communication came out. It possibly could be about a child. It could be about another woman with the Queen of Wands here. 8 of Wands. A fire sign could be of some sort of, another fire sign could be of some sort of significance. The Fool here coming out as an issue. When I ask about the Wheel of Fortune, something's not changing because someone refuses to release something and to take a leap or a risk towards what they know to be loyal, what they know to be their true north. What's the communication like? Wow, it's going to come in very fast. Okay, 6 of Swords here. I'm telling you, traveling to your true north. You may need to discuss with this person that you know that, yeah. You have the World here with the Knight of Swords. Very, very quick communication is going to bring you rewards in this situation, Scorpio. I'm telling you, like right now, you're planning, preparing to come into union with someone. Vice versa for the cross watcher, you could be planning or preparing to come into union with Scorpio, communicating with Scorpio. Very lusty conversation. Lusty's not the right word. It's passionate. It's, you know, this is an energy of like wanting to be intimate with someone because that's the way that you guys communicate best. That type of thing. Yeah, because the World is falling here with the Knight of Swords and the 9 of Cups. This is like, I can show you better than I can tell you. That type of thing. Okay. What's the outcome of this situation? The 9 of Pentacles. What the hell? This is falling on top of the Ace. This is going to 10. Stability, family, structure, foundation. Wow. If you're worried about somebody accepting your offer, they will. I see that here. Tell me one more thing about this outcome, being the 9 of Pentacles. You're thinking about this person at night, or this person is thinking about you at night. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands. Okay, there's an energy of being worried if this person is single, if they're alone, if they're going to accept your offer, if they're willing to start a new cycle with you, if they want to come into union. Like, you have all of these thoughts that are going on. But the cool thing about it is that, like, we went from the Eight of Swords in reverse to the Nine of Swords. Like, you are in the final stages of thinking about this, and when you're done, you're going to come in with very quick communication, or someone else is going to come in very quickly. But I also feel an energy of somebody being haunted by what their ancestors would expect or what their parents would expect, that sort of thing. With the Ace of Pentacles here, I also feel some type of offering needed to be made. For those of you that get into it, okay, you may want to make some type of offer to your ancestors to help you out with this situation, to bring this into fruition. Yeah, like with the Ace of Wands, it's kind of like some level of an opportunity from the heavens. Like, this is like human flesh, the human experiencing like something from the esoteric realm, okay? And that's also the vibe in both of these cards. There's something about a human experience versus some level of an esoteric experience. For some of you guys, this is definitely a battle between religion and spirituality. Just gotta say it. Because the Hierophant is coming out as an issue, but you have the High Priestess here. Okay. This is like institutional religion versus esoterical spirituality, that type of thing. It's really interesting. I want to pull one more card. Please tell me about the outcome of this situation for Scorpio. The Ace of Pentacles. Come on now. Can't make this up. Whatever you're heading towards, like, it's very abundant. Very, very abundant. It's a new opportunity. It's a new seed, okay? You're going to be able to plant a new seed, to grow a new garden outside of the one that you've been surrounded by, with the Seven of Pentacles here. You've been eating someone else's fruit, and this is an opportunity that's coming about for you to plant your own fruit. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Let's get you some advice. What's the advice here for Scorpio? Okay. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. You're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. And then you have emotions are running high. Super moon. Yeah. You think? Now what's interesting is look at the bigger picture, and you have the archer, you have the arch and bow here pointing towards the true north. Pointing towards your true north. Somebody's coming out of some level of confusion about this love situation, about this relationship. And I feel like the confusion was more so a projection that came from other people. Okay, but that's your reading, Scorpio. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can book a personal reading on my website at www.unveiledbyamber.com. The link is down below in the description box. If you would like to catch any flash sales, discount codes, that type of thing, go follow me on Instagram. I wish you guys much love and light, and please do follow your true north. There's something very, very abundant that you're heading towards. You have the Emperor and the Empress here, the High Priestess in the Hierophant here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star. Like, this is something very, very amazing. But it's almost like you're allowing your thoughts, like whatever conclusion you've already come to, you're allowing your emotions and the emotions of others to drown out the reality of something. Okay? See you guys later. Bye.